I woke up one morning feeling like my life had stalled. I had dreams once, vibrant and clear, but somewhere along the way, they became background noise. Responsibilities piled up, routines became cages, and every day felt like a repeat of the last. I had settled for comfort over growth, safety over ambition, and slowly, almost imperceptibly, I stopped believing in my own potential. That morning, as sunlight spilled across the floor, I realized something had to change. Transformation wasn't just an idea anymore, it was a necessity. The first step was acknowledging my reality. Transformation begins with honesty. I couldn't fix what I refused to see. I looked at my habits, my choices, my fears. I saw how often I had let doubt dictate action. How many opportunities one had ignored because they scared me. How many times I had hidden behind excuses instead of confronting challenges. Acknowledgement was painful, but it was a spark that ignited change. Without understanding where you are, you can't chart the path forward. Next, I envisioned who I wanted to become. Transformation doesn't happen by accident. It requires intention. I wrote it down. The person I want to be in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10, not the version society expected, but the version I truly desired. Stronger, confident, disciplined, compassionate, relentless in pursuit of goals. I imagined my daily life, the habits, the routines, the people who supported that growth. That vision became a compass, guiding each step, reminding me why I couldn't stay the same. Then came action, the hardest part. Dreams and plans are meaningless without execution. I started by changing small, fundamental habits. I woke up earlier, not just to tick a box, but to claim time for myself. I exercised daily not for aesthetics, but to strengthen mind and body, to build resilience. I prioritized learning, reading books, watching talks, and seeking knowledge that would expand my perspective. Each small act reinforced a belief that transformation is cumulative. Every choice mattered, every effort compounded. Fear and doubt surfaced immediately. Transformation challenges comfort zones, and comfort zones resist fiercely. There were days I wanted to quit, to retreat into familiar patterns. The old routines whispered promises of ease, of safety. But I had committed to change, and commitment demands perseverance. I learned to face fear like a companion, not an enemy. I let it inform me without controlling me. I acted despite the trembling in my chest, the uncertainty in my mind, the temptation to remain stagnant. Accountability became my ally. I shared my goals with a mentor, someone who had navigated change successfully. I tracked progress meticulously, celebrating victories, learning from missteps, adjusting without judgment. I discovered that transformation isn't linear. There are plateaus, setbacks, even regressions. But consistency, reflection, and patience ensure that forward momentum always outweighs moments of hesitation. Transformation is also internal. I realized that external changes alone, appearance, routine, career milestones, would never suffice. Mindset is a foundation. I cultivated self-awareness, gratitude, and discipline. I confronted limiting beliefs, replacing "I can't" with "I will learn." I forgave myself for past failures and committed to using them as fuel, not chains. I understood that lasting transformation begins in the mind, radiates through habits, and manifests in every aspect of life. I embraced discomfort as a teacher. Every challenge, every difficult conversation, every moment of doubt became an opportunity to grow. I started taking calculated risks, speaking up in meetings, pursuing new opportunities, forming relationships with people who inspired me. Each risk carried fear, but also potential. I learned to value courage over certainty, action over hesitation. Transformation is about moving boldly even when the path is unclear. Community became essential. I sought people who embodied the qualities I aspired to cultivate. Their energy reinforced my commitment. I stopped spending time with those who doubted me, envied me, or discouraged growth. Transformation is contagious. Surround yourself with the right people, and it accelerates. Surround yourself with the wrong people, and it stagnates. I realized that our environment shapes our progress as much as our choices. Reflection became a daily practice. Every night, I reviewed the day, successes, failures, lessons, and moments of courage. Reflection transforms experience into wisdom. It ensures that transformation isn't accidental, that each day builds upon the last intentionally. I began to notice subtle shifts, posture more confident, thoughts clearer, decisions sharper. The person I envisioned months ago was slowly emerging, not as a distant dream, but as tangible reality. Obstacles remained, of course. Life never allows effortless transformation. Health setbacks, emotional turbulence, professional challenges, they all tested my resolve. But now, I approached obstacles differently. They were no longer threats but opportunities to learn, to adapt, to prove resilience. Transformation isn't the absence of difficulty. It's the ability to grow through it. Each trial became a lesson in patience, resourcefulness, and perseverance. Over time, the change became visible to others. People noticed my confidence, my discipline, my calm under pressure. But the most important change wasn't external. It was internal. The quiet certainty that I am capable, the unshakable belief in my potential, the awareness that transformation is not a single moment but a lifelong practice. I learned that transformation requires both vision and humility. Vision gives direction, but humility allows learning. Without humility, pride blinds you to mistakes and growth halts. Without vision, humility becomes passive acceptance. True transformation balances both. Ambition tempered by self-awareness, action guided by reflection. Now, every morning I wake with intention. Every challenge is an opportunity. Every setback a lesson. Every small success a reminder that transformation is possible for anyone willing to commit. I share my journey not to boast, but to inspire, to remind others that change is available regardless of circumstances. Every day is a chance to redefine yourself, to break old patterns, to rise closer to the person you aspire to become. Transformation is not a destination. It is a journey. It is courage in action, consistency over comfort, persistence over doubt. It is a choice to evolve continually, to embrace discomfort, to challenge limitations, and to pursue growth relentlessly. It is the daily commitment to becoming more than you were yesterday. I stand today not as someone who is perfect, but as someone who refuses to remain static. I am a work in progress, a testament to the power of intention, action, and belief. And I tell myself, and anyone listening, it's never too late to transform. The only limit is the one you accept. Take the first step. Embrace the discomfort. Commit fully. Transformation awaits, and with it, the life you were always capable of creating. The journey begins now.